Hey everybody, another vlog from Millsville, Nova Scotia, Canada. There's so much to share here in Nova Scotia, and I'm just so excited to be able to take a few minutes of my day and hopefully a little bit of yours and show you something that's in our house that I want to say came with the house. The previous owners gave it to us, asked us if we wanted it, and I think it was because they didn't want to pay for the moving or move it themselves. But it's an upright piano. So here's the upright piano right there. Oh, and yeah, this is the same guy that was doing the videos the other day. I've shaved and trimmed my hair a little bit. I need to find a job, so I need to look presentable for for looking for a job. So I got a haircut today. Anyways, here's the upright piano. And I want to share this piano because it's not just any upright piano. Okay, so let's take a walk over and we'll open the top up. And inside, you're going to see the name of the piano is Wormwith Piano Company out of Kingston, Ontario. Okay, which is also connected to, I think, a company called Weber and manufactured pianos in the early 1900s. So what I want to tell you about this piano, and I'm going to leave the lid up because there's more to it later. What I want to tell you about this piano is that it's very unique. If you look at it, the door opens where the music stand is. In fact, it's open a little bit on the edge. But I'm going to show you something on the bottom there. See the pedals that are normally there, the expression pedals on a traditional piano, and the keyboard. And at the bottom, you've got the traditional pedals. But there's a trap door there. And I saw this trap door, but that wasn't what I saw first. What I saw first, and I'm going to get down on the floor here to be able to share this with you. And I have an assistant that's off camera that's going to flip the thing for me. But this little thing here, I saw this lever. I was sitting on the couch and I said, what's that lever for? Well, Zach, can you use your hand? He's going to flip the lever, but when he does it, I'm going to show you what happens. Go. The door goes up. Okay, now can you just grab that and hold that right there? Right there, okay? Now, the door gets in the way, but inside the door, and I have a friend named Wayne, and I showed him pictures of this online, and he came up with the same ideas that I did. He is a person who collects pump organs. I don't know if he still has any at his house, but when he was pastor at our church, he had a couple of pump organs that would travel with him from place to place, and he used to tell me stories of taking the pump organ out of the back of the van and playing the hymns on a Sunday morning at a church using the pump organ from place to place because it was available to him to be able to do that. And maybe there was a power failure or something. I'm sure he could probably tell me more about that. But pump organs don't need power. But what's unique about this piano, in my mind anyways, is that if I push the pedal down, the left pedal, look what's happening in the background. There's a bellow there. That's what how pump organs work. You pump them. That's like a pump organ's like a portable pipe organ almost. So you push that down and the bellow goes in and out. The bellow's in pretty good shape. Now I'm going to flip it over here and we got the same thing on this side. So what you would do is you would pump that left, right, left, right, left, right, and it would go up and down and the bellows would go in and out. So that begs the question, what is this piano? Well, in further investigation, this little thing here flips. Look at this. Inside, there's all these levers. There's this one here, and this one here, okay? And different settings or something for this piano that has pump pedals in the bottom. So I couldn't figure it out. Now, let's go up a little higher. Okay, I opened up the lid on top. You were a part of that. Yeah. And let's go up here. And inside, you get to go inside the piano, down to here. I'm gonna find it. This here. See that there? That tube or pipe, it's brass, goes down, right down to the bottom. And if you trace it, it goes down to the bellows. And it goes across the front of the piano. I'm going to flip it here again. And it stops before it goes across. But it would go across to the other side and down the other side, because if you look, there's a bracket down in there where it should go. So bringing the camera back out here, And if we open up these doors, it would have come across probably, it's okay, right here, across there, and across there. So in our conclusions through the pictures that I showed Wayne and what I was able to explain to him, it looks like this piano was a player piano. It doesn't have the mechanism in it anymore, but it was a player piano. And if we were to take the time and spend the money and maybe even, I don't know how much work it would be to do it ourselves, turn this back into a player piano, get the scrolls, put it in. And if you remember player pianos, you always used to see them in the Wild West movies, in the saloons, and they'd have the scroll right here with the music playing. Well, the pedals to run that are on the floor. And I never knew that before, that perhaps there was obviously a pedal mechanism that ran those. You never saw that on big movies. But anyway, that's a player piano. And if you listen here carefully, you don't have to listen carefully. That's a C. Here's a G chord. Listen to this one. That was a G. A G. No, that was a D. There's your A. It needs a little bit of help. And Zach plays it sometimes here on his own. But when Will was here, he played it, and he said he kind of likes the sound because it gives him that sort of traditional saloon sound. But it definitely needs tuning at the very least, if not turned back into a player piano. But I wanted to share that with you today because I think it's an interesting find in our house that came with the house. Now, there's some things that I want you to look forward to as well with respect to our future vlogs. We've got found out some information about this house that we're living in, and it's ancestry information about who owned the house originally back in what we think is 1848. But we have a friend named Karen who lives in Niagara Falls, Ontario, and she was able to provide some information because she has some heritage in this area. And she had a book on Pictou County, and it told some information about the house. And I don't want to tell you too much more because the information we found is just so, oh my gosh, it's so incredibly exciting to be able to share this. And what's interesting about it too is that there's an interesting connection that we've been able to make that the chances of it happening are just so slim. And we want to be able to share that, but I want to get a little bit more information before I share it with you. But it's definitely something that made our research exciting, and we're going to share that soon. There'll probably be other videos between now and then, but I hope that you're enjoying what it is that I'm sharing with you, and I'll be sharing some more inside pictures of the house once we get some of these boxes put away and it looks a little bit more presentable. We want to be able to show you a clean, presentable house, not one that's still being moved into. So like and subscribe to these videos, and I hope that you're enjoying them. And stay safe, be good to one another, and you'll see me again soon. Have a great day.